Hey, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and there's my newest creation. I'm trying to do a few patriotic ones for Memorial Day. Now, I used a tooled leather look felt for the back, and that's where my 2 knots were. And then I used my new tray of sequins, and what I do is I pick out some basic small ones that I can use for some of my stacking, and then I just pull out more as I go. And then I had on the tray some clear silver lined, some white, some blue, and then the red seed beads, so I could alternate between those. And then I could pull more sequins out as I needed them. And I tried to leave a little bit of the blue felt showing through, which I thought kind of enhanced the piece a little bit, because instead of just being solid sequins, I left a little bit. Now the pattern isn't perfect because life is happening around me. I've got grandkids here and we're doing stuff, but it's not bad. And I tried to do some focal pieces, and I had fun because like I used a little tiny starburst, and I did some stars on some of them and flowers, and I just had a lot of fun with this piece. It was just a lot of fun to make it. And then I wanted to do something a little different, so I used this leather look felt that I have in brown as well, and maybe in black, I can't remember, but I did have a piece in red. And I used scraps for this project because all my full sheets of felt are packed away, but I keep 2 sweater sized plastic boxes of my large scraps, and then I have a box where I put the tiny scraps in for when I want to cut out a little piece to embellish. And I used a red silver lined seed bead. Now I wanted to show you, because I'm always talking about having them be really good quality. I purposely just used the cheap ones, and if you look, you can see how this is not perfect. They're not the same size. That's why I buy the Toho beads or the ones from Hobby Lobby, which I could have used some Hobby Lobby ones, but I just wanted to show you, because I'm always telling you, I wanted to show you the difference. It doesn't take away from the piece, but you can definitely see they're not uniform like these are here. When you pull these up in your hand, there's different ones. There's thicker ones and thinner ones, and that's okay as long as it doesn't bother you. Now on the front, who cares? But I like the centerpiece I did. I used a very large, I think that's a 12, or I don't even know what size sequin that was. I put a large star over it, then a flower, and then a seed bead in the middle. And then I did a few other with the flowers and with the stars, and just had a lot of fun. That's the fun part about doing the stacking, is you can just have a blast doing whatever you want. And I always cover the knots now. I never used to do that, but now I do it just to hide them. And I decided to use red with a red thread. I have a big spool of red thread, so I'm trying to use it. So on the back you don't notice the stitches as much. And I'm really happy with how it came out. So I'm going to do another star for you, but totally different, and we'll see how that one comes out for tomorrow morning. I'm hoping I can get it done today. I'm not sure. It's already 4:30, but I'm going to do my best to see if I can do another one. Now, I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing. I want to get away from every ornament being solidly packed with sequins, because I think that intimidates some people, that they might be more inclined to do this if there was less. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be doing a lot of ornaments that are fully packed in with sequins, but I think it'd be fun, especially when you have a really pretty colored felt that you can let show through, like this deep blue, which was this color here. It was this color felt, and then I beaded on it, and all that beautiful blue comes through. And I've done this before. In some of my past videos, you'll see some blue and pink ornaments where I even did one side of them with the sequins and left a side open. So anyway, this isn't a very long video. I just wanted to share it with you. And if you don't know how to make these ornaments, once in a while, or most of the time, I'll do a little short tutorial, but I'm trying to get some content out to you, so they're a little bit shorter right now. But if you want to learn how to do this, if you look below the video, you will see a couple sentences, and then you'll see more under the title of the video. Hit the more, and there'll be 3 links under my paragraph, and they will be a stacking sequin tutorial, the edging tutorial, and a basic ornament tutorial, just doing the single sequins. And then you can learn how to do these in the tutorial. But going forward, some of the videos will have tutorials, but right now things are so busy that I don't have time to do the full tutorial videos. So I'm just trying to get some fun content out to give you guys ideas, because that's what my channel is for, to inspire you to maybe come up with something that you can make. And all the time I'm getting ideas from my subscribers of ideas of things they're going to make that I never thought of. So I try to inspire you whenever I can and give you some fun ideas. So I hope you enjoyed this little star, and I will be back hopefully tomorrow with another star. That's my goal. So I'm going to get busy right now as this movie unloads, or this video uploads. I'm going to be starting on the next one. So I will be back soon. I really appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. And I hope you enjoy this, and happy Memorial Day, and I'll be back tomorrow on actual Memorial Day. Bye now.